Hey everybody, welcome to our life in the Philippines. Today, again, I have Umberto with me.
Hello everybody.
And we have been working on some other projects. We're actually creating a little news blog together. We're doing
News channel.
doing a few things. And one of the things that we in the news, trending news today,
World news, by the way.
world news. I mean, it's big news all over the world, and that is the coronavirus. So we want to talk about that a little bit with you guys for a few minutes, and give you a little update on it.
Yes, starting with the fact that this started, China started quarantining cities, limiting the travel capability of the people within these cities. When I first read about this a few days ago, they had limited the travel of 20 million people. Today, they've limited the travel of 50 million people.
50 million people are basically quarantined inside their city.
Yes, they can't come in, or nobody can come in and nobody can come out.
50 million people. Folks, that's about half the populations of Philippines.
We're talking
under travel ban.
We're talking about a monster here. The spread of the disease started, there's already contagion in different parts of the world. And when I first looked at this thing, there were 20 dead people. As of today, we have 100.
106 total, and 4,515 people confirmed infected with the virus. Confirmed infected. And that was confirmed actually by the Chinese health authorities, and also other areas that has been affected in China and around Asia. Appears to be Hong Kong, Macau, Taipei, Thailand, Vietnam, South Korea, Singapore, Malaysia, Japan, Australia, France, and United States. United States today, as of today, had 5 confirmed cases. That's a little bit about the virus and how fast it's spreading. The other thing is one case was confirmed this morning in Germany as well. So they have their first cases confirmed in Europe as well.
Scientists studying this virus.
Speak up a little bit.
Scientists studying this virus are. They say it has about 80% similarity to the SARS virus, but this one, it encapsulates itself, so their contagion period can be between 1 day to 15 days, and then this virus can live out in the environment for up to 5 days because of it's encapsulated in this shell, I guess. And the best prophylaxis, and it's not a matter of being scared, it's not a matter of being, going...
No, let's say that right away. There's no reason to be scared or anything, because we're going to get to Philippines here in a little statistics.
In a little bit.
Yeah.
But the thing that you need to do is you need to be aware, and this is the whole purpose of this, is to be aware. And in order for you to protect yourself, you have to have eyewear that covers your face, a mouthpiece that covers your mouth, and gloves. And if you have that, then you're pretty much not guaranteed not to get it, but you're blocking the major pathways for this virus to infect you. So knowing that you can protect yourself and implementing those protections can obviously help you from getting infected. Another thing is try to avoid being in public places, if you can, if you can stay away from public places, stay away from public places. Wash your hands often, and you know, if you go out and you have your gloves before you come into the house, you take off your gloves and you go right away and you wash your hands, and you make sure that you don't have any contact with your mucus, because that is a way that you can get infected.
Right.
So not a matter of you know, this isn't to create hysteria, is to create awareness, and that people have the power to protect themselves from this and to protect themselves from spreading this.
Right. But we mentioned that there's no reason to panic. So far, there has been no confirmed cases here in the Philippines. However,
They're observing.
however, yes, they are observing, and CNN International reported that they are observing 14 cases here has been reported and recorded by the Department of Health, and that started January 12 up till today. So there's 14 cases, and those are in Muntinlupa City, Pasay City, Calibo in Aklan. Sorry guys if I don't get the names right here. Tacloban, I know. El Nido in Palawan, and another observation is in Cebu City and Camiguin. Did I say that right?
Well, you got a need for effort. That's good. Yes.
Yeah, well, I'm making an effort here.
Camiguin,
Camiguin.
Cebu City, Palawan, El Nido,
Yeah.
Tacloban,
And
Aklan,
and again, these are not confirmed cases. These are confirmed observations. That does not mean that the people that they are observing has the coronavirus. It could very well be just simply having a flu. So.
And then 3 days ago that I started observing this, there were 20 million under quarantine. Today there are 50.
Yeah, that's for China, though.
For China.
This is where the epicenter of the whole.
The city of
Wuhan in the Hubei province in China.
yeah.
So that, imagine that, guys. 50 million people are on lockdown, basically. Cannot leave town. Cannot go in and out of town. That's some numbers. What else do we need to touch on here? Yeah, that's one thing, you know. For me, like a Westerner coming here, and this is not regarding the coronavirus. This is a little outside the perimeter. But I started coming here when I met my wife, 2013, and prior to that, I had really never had a sick day. Maybe a little one day of flu, and it was over and gone. I never had a sick day in my entire last 20 years.
Until you came to the Philippines.
Until I came to the Philippines. And I have, so the bacterial flora, and that's why it's so important, I think, to maintain boosting your immune system. And I'm skipping the fruit sometimes, and I'm skipping vitamins, and I'm not doing that. So it breaks down the immune system, and this is good for even for the coronavirus. You can boost your immune system, and we know C vitamin will boost it, right?
Yes.
And what else?
Zinc.
Zinc is a good product to take.
Eat foods with phytonutrients such as, you know, asparagus, broccoli, foods that have pepino or cucumber.
Cucumber.
Those are foods that contain
And citrus fruits, obviously, for C vitamins.
Citruses, well, it depends. You're better off just popping a couple of vitamin C's, because in order to get the vitamin C that you need to have about 10 oranges.
10 oranges. Yeah.
Your blood sugar would spike.
Yeah. I never checked my blood sugar. I probably need to go and do that. We don't have it in my family, but you know, it happens.
The whole thing is to be aware of your health and to be aware that these viruses can really impact the world as they are. When you're closing down cities and you're putting 50 million people on basically you're restricting their movement. You're dealing with a monster, so you just have to be aware.
Oh yeah. Yeah, let's touch on this too. Chinese people, the Philippine government has put them on notice. From what I understand, Chinese people has been put on notice that they will not be able to come here without first obtaining a visa at home. This has nothing to do with political things. It's just purely a preventative thing from people just coming here and walking in here. Chinese residents or passport holders, they normally have a 30-day visa, tourist visa when they come here. That has, from what I understand, been suspended as of a few days ago, and now they have to go and get a visa in China to come to the Philippines. And I also believe that they need to have a health certificate or some form of checkup in order to obtain that visa, which means that they don't have the virus, they're welcome.
Yeah, you're in good health, you can come in.
Yeah. So, and I think that is good. I mean, I think that is really good. They need to stop.
I mean, the restrictions aren't to restrict people because of any particular reason other than you don't want to spread disease.
That's correct. That's correct. All right. So, do we have anything else here, Umberto? We can go through.
Well, we pretty much touched on everything. The important thing is not to freak out. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Well, that's right. We'll emphasize that. Don't freak out, because I'm not freaked out, and I'm right here.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. Wait, don't click that button unless, of course, you hit the subscribe button, and then you can move on. And while you're down there, hit the notification button as well. And if you leave a like or a comment, we will personally respond to you on all or any request you might have. And thank you for watching, and we'll see you again at the next video.